welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another palette review because I got some palettes for Christmas and I wanted to show them to you and do a tutorial and see how the quality is, all that jazz. So today's video is going to be the BlendBunny Haunt Me. I wasn't going to get any more BlendBunny because I have a few of them, and I was like, you know what, do I need it? Of course I need it. The artwork is beautiful. I mean, can you just, it's beautiful. So yeah, I had to have it. My little Halloween obsessed self had to have it. So I did ask my husband, you know, can I have, because he asked me what kind of palettes I wanted. I said, can you add just one more? And it's this one. So we did get it. I'm so excited. We as in me and my husband, because he ordered it. Anyways, I digress. So there is the palette. Open her up. It's big. Lots of colors, lots of similar colors as well. I did get I don't know what I did with it. I think I put it in my room, but you did get another Blood Moon. So there was a extra, came with a magnetic, because I think these are magnetic, so you can remove them, and I'll grab the tool too. But Blood Moon, that one was just what this palette was all about. That one is gorgeous, and I really wanted that. It has everything, honestly, everything that I could ask for in this palette, really. It's got brow bone shades, transition shades, dark shades, fun glittery shades. So we'll see what look we come up with today. So I put my extra Blood Moon in here. I have my Odin's Eye, some Ofra, Fantasy Cosmetica, just singles that I've collected. But I already swatched this one, so this is gorgeous, and we're gonna take a. It's just a beautiful shade. Look at that shade. Oh, I have powder on my knuckle. So gorgeous. The camera does not do it justice. Beautiful shade, but it did come with, my palette did come with this guy, which I believe, I don't know if these are removable. I am not sure how they remove. Apparently they're removable. I'm not sure how they remove, and I'm scared to ruin my palette. Let's go ahead and, there we go. So you kind of have to grab the corner, but they are removable. So I did remove hollowed. That's where it goes. So it's a magnetic, and then how I removed it is I put it in the corner there, and then I was able to kind of like lift it. Do not want to mess up this one. See, that's the problem with magnets. But it does come out. They come out pretty easily. I just was always afraid of ruining it. But let's go ahead and swatch this. Roll the sleeves up. We're going to start from the top and work our way this way. So let's do the first two shades on one arm. We have Invoke, Echoes, Darkness, Wrath. So there's 4 matte shades. We have Invoke, Echoes, Darkness, and Wrath. So very similar shades here. I'm going to see if I can see the difference. It does look like Darkness might be a navy. I don't know. It looks more bluish black. That's what I see. But let's keep going. Bewitch and Bone Chilling, which that is a beautiful brow bone shade. So we have Bewitched and Bone Chilling. Next row we have Immortal, Seance, Shadow Work, and Appear. So Immortal, Seance, ooh, that's pretty. Shadow Work, and Appear. Very cool toned. Then we have Veiled and Flicker. Ooh, Veiled, Flicker. So there's the first 2 rows. Second rows, we have To the Grave. These are much warmer than the top 2. Apparently these are supposed to be like quads. Like sectioned off, and it could very well be that too. Macabre, Succubus. These are much warmer, so we have To the Grave, Oddity, Macabre, Succubus. So you can barely see Oddity. It is more or less a flesh tone transition. Then we have Noir, which I imagine this one is the black. Woman in White. Okay, last row. Try to clean my fingers here. Hollowed, Chamber, In Vain, and then, oh, my favorite, Blood Moon. So we have Hollowed. Whoops, I just put that over the white because I could not see the white, but let's try this again. And we'll redo that white. Let's pick it up. Women in White got kind of messed up there. Okay. And then Chamber, In Vain, beautiful red. Blood Moon, that one's my favorite. Last 2 shades, Ashes and Shroud. So Ashes and then Shroud. So there's the complete palette swatched. Again, swatches don't necessarily dictate how good it's going to perform. It's just showing the colors in general. So let me show you what I heard it means about these being groups of quads. So they're supposed to be like little groups of quads here, 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 and here, and here. So basically you have 6 quads in one eyeshadow palette. So I would love to do a demonstration on a quad, but I really want to dive into all these colors. So we're going to go ahead and start playing. All right. Of course, eyeshadow primer of choice is the Essence Jelly Grip. This works pretty well on my 40-year-old eyes. So that works. Just let it dry down. So we're going to start with dark shades first. Oh, there's so many dark shades. Do I want to do like reds? Do I want to do, I think I want to do the reds. So we're going to pick up Macabre. I'm going to do Macabre on the outer corner. Just kind of press it in, tap it. Because that's why I like the Jelly Grip, because it does really grip that color and won't get patchy. And you know, with my aging eyes, I need all the grip I can get. Now my eyes aren't as like wrinkly or loose as, but my under eyes are starting to get there. All right, we're gonna go into In Vain, which is that beautiful crimson red. We're just going to put that on top and around. Really want the reds to show. I'm just going to softly blend those edges too. Gear up for, whoa, that is red. Let's gear up for a lighter color, because I need a lighter color badly to kind of blend that out. All right, we're going to do Succubus, which is that peachy kind of coral. that will kind of help dial down a little bit of the red. I kind of wanted it that intense red. Clean off my brush, and then I'm going to really dial it down with Bone Chilling, which is a nice, super pretty brow bow shade. That is just perfect. And it helps kind of scale down that red and make it softer. That is perfect. Blend is really nice. I think I kind of want to do Woman in White in this arch here, right? I really want that to shine, and then just kind of use it to blend those edges out. That's pretty. You know I want to use Blood Moon. Really can't. Well, I can use it in the inner portion, or the middle portion. That's what I want to do. So pretty. And it's like kind of like a creamy wet feeling. All right, now for the inner corner, I think I'm going to do Flicker. My finger. Just kind of place that there. I'm going to take a little bit more of Macabre to blend that. It's pretty. I know, I always do the same look, but trust me, I like doing this look because it works. All right, now we're going to do the lower lash line. What am I going to do? Let's do some grays. Why not? Let's take, I kind of want to see darkness. If it's truly that, it looks black. It's not necessarily like a dark blue. Now we're gonna put, I think, Velvet to blend this out. Okay. Now for the inner portion, I kind of want to do up here. Looks interesting. But we're just gonna pop it right there. Cool. Then with my finger, we're gonna do Shroud for that inner corner. Ooh. Similar to what I did yesterday, a little bit. I kind of like it. I feel like it needs something though. It needs like a liquid liner. So we're gonna do a little wing here. Okay, I'll do the other eye off camera. Then I think I want to pop a light color. So I'm going to use this. This is from like AF94. Let's do a flesh tone. All right, I will finish my face off camera, come back, let you know my overall thoughts. All right, here is the completed look with mascara and lips. Lips needed to be subtle today, but I do like this palette. There's a lot of potential here, a lot of cool tones, and I think I might try when I'm in a bind for work and I'm not sure what look to do. Maybe I can just like do something with this quad or something with this quad. The only thing about this quad is it won't have a light shade, so you might have to pull from one of these, and this one's definitely a nice smoky color. You'd probably have to pull from one of these as well. But yeah, and I was looking at the blood moons and I'm like, they look the same in the pan. Oh, this one is creamy. Okay, so the one in the palette is creamy and this one is more, geez, I feel like it's more powdery. Yeah, they're the same, but one feels creamier. The one in the palette feels creamier than the one in that came with it. So just keep that in mind if you do receive one of the extra blood moons. Keep in mind that that is a little bit more powdery than what's in the pan. So definitely think this is worth it. The prices are not that bad with BlendBunny. They're actually very affordable. And for a big palette like this, it's not bad. I really love the fact that she released something that was Halloween in Christmas time. That is something that's definitely up my alley. But yeah, really like the palette. So if you have not checked out BlendBunny, I highly recommend you do. I do have the I used to have the Lore palette, but I totally destroyed that one. And then I decluttered my Robert Welsh one just because I never used it as much as I thought I would. But I do have the Rotten one and the Effervescence or something like that, the little shimmers and stuff. And I do have the what is it, the Beauty Below one, the one with the mermaids on it. That one is beautiful as well. So definitely love BlendBunny formulas. I wish I didn't declutter my Surge palette because that one is by far, that one was awesome. It had neons in it and I don't know why I decluttered it, but I did, like a fool. I guess I get overwhelmed if I have too many palettes. So I end up like, am I using this? No. Okay, then I'm just going to declutter it. But this one's not going anywhere. I really like the color scheme to this. Very cool tone, very black, very red, very Halloween-esque, very gothic, I would say. And I really do love the versatility of the shades. Of course, it's not something I would definitely gravitate towards if I just saw it by itself. But then as you play with the colors, you feel a little bit more at ease on how the colors perform and how the colors can turn out. And the fact that it's separated into 6 little quads, that makes a huge difference. So that's the end of my video. Highly recommend BlendBunny as a whole. Highly recommend this palette if you're into cool tones and gothy tones. I feel like this one really does bring that to the table. So if you're interested in something like that, definitely pick up the Haunt Me palette. It's very beautiful. I didn't pick up any of the lip products from that collection just because I'm not a lip oil person per se, but I did get the liquid lipstick she was discontinuing, and I did try that on Christmas Day, and it actually worked really well and stayed all day. So I was very happy with the quality on that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, it helps my channel out greatly. I'm trying to do a lot of palette videos just because that's my favorite thing. I might do some blush videos because that's my second favorite cosmetic. We'll see. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.